In this lecture, we're going to properly format the time in the audio player. This would be a perfect time to create a utility function. Sometimes you'll want to create functions that can help you perform basic operations such as formatting. We're going to create a utility function for formatting the time. In the includes directory, create a file called helper.js. Inside the file, export an object. In the object, we'll add a function called formatTime. The purpose of the helper file is to store utility functions for assisting us with basic tasks. The first utility function we'll create will be called formatTime. The formatTime function will accept the time in seconds. It'll return the time formatted. The parameter for the time will be called time. The format we'll use will be simple. We'll output the number of minutes and seconds. A colon will separate the two numbers. It's the usual format you'll see for most audio players. First, we need to calculate how many minutes are in the value. Create a variable called minutes. We'll set it to the following: math.floor_num divided by 60 or 0. Calculating the number of minutes is straightforward. It's dividing the number of seconds by 60. We're wrapping the arithmetic operation with the math.floor function because we don't want decimal values. This function will round the number down, which is beneficial for us. We don't want to make a song appear longer than it is. If the calculation results in undefined or NaN, then we'll set it to 0. Not every song will be evenly divisible by 60. We'll need to grab the leftover seconds. We'll create a variable called seconds. Set it to the following: math.roundNum minus minutes times 60 or 0. We're trying to calculate how many seconds are left over. This calculation will give us the number of minutes in seconds. We subtract the total of seconds with the result. The final value will be the leftover seconds in the song. If a result can't be reached, then we'll set it to 0. The final result is wrapped with the math.round function to prevent decimal values from appearing in the time. We have both values in hand. The last step is to return the formatted result. Return the following with a literal string: minutes, seconds, less than, 10, 0, empty string, seconds. Let me break down what's going on in the function. In the first half, we display the number of minutes in the song. There's nothing trivial about it, just the value, and that's it. Things get tricky when we want to start displaying the number because we want to display a 0 before the number if the number is less than 10. This is how most timers will display seconds. A ternary operator is used to check if the seconds variable is less than 10. If it is, we'll add a 0 before adding the number of seconds. Otherwise, nothing is added. Once that's done, we add the number of seconds. The function is ready. Let's import it inside the store file so that we can use it. We'll call the import helper. The path to the file is @/includes/helper. Next, scroll to the progress function. Wrap both functions that retrieve the time with the helper.formatTime function. Let's give the app one more test. By pressing the play button, we will see that time is appropriately formatted. Great! The last part is to make the progress bar functional. We'll start this task in the next lecture.